guys, welcome to Arise Sister. If you're new here, press the subscription button and join the sisterhood. I'm a PC, and in this video I'm going to be telling you about 5 awesome books that you should read that will help you maximize your single season. This time that you have now is valuable time. You might never get it back. So these books will help you maximize this time and make the most out of it. I'll also be giving you some tips that could help you read more, because if you are like me and sometimes it's just a struggle to read, you want to read, you're trying to read, but girl, it's just a struggle. We have to be honest sometimes. But I'll give you some tips that will help you read more. So stick around. So the first book I'm going to talk to you about today and recommend that you read it is this book by Pastor T.D. Jakes. It's called The Lady, Her Lover, and Her Lord. This book is awesome. In this book, Pastor Jakes, he just explains 3 relationships that every lady has and how she can tackle these different relationships. The relationship with yourself, the relationship with your lover, and the relationship with your Lord. And this book is going to help you to be more confident and to understand your worth and understand how valuable you are. And the very first chapter of this book, it's called Fall in Love with Yourself. How important is that for you to fall in love with yourself? And I also want to read a few excerpts from this book because I think it's really awesome, and I hope you find it and read it because it's really going to help you. And in a part of the book, Pastor Jake says, it is dangerous for all to know your worth and you not know it yourself. And how true is that? Everyone needs to know their worth. You need to understand your worth, because before anyone else can. If you don't understand your worth, then unfortunately other people won't either. So you need to know that. And in another part of the book, he says, the woman who knows the love of God is not desperate for the love of men, because in his arms she has already found that for which her soul thirsts. Yeah, this is the time that you need to build your relationship with your Lord, with God. You need to get to know him. You need to be close with him and just understand his voice and build that beautiful relationship with him. You might never get this time back. This time when you're single, you have much more time on your hands. So take advantage of that and get closer to God. The next book I'm going to talk to you about is this book by Dr. Miles, the late Dr. Miles Monroe. May his soul rest in peace. And this book is called Maximizing Your Potential, The Keys to Dying Empty. I know this book is really not a relationship book per se, but this is an awesome book that every single girl needs to read, because this time that you're single, it's the time that you need to use to maximize your potential. You need to bring out everything you've got inside of you. You need to learn how to maximize the gifts that you have, the talents that you have, to put them to use. And this time, now that you're single, you have a lot of time. You can use this time to figure that out. And this book by Dr. Miles is really going to help you do that. And I'm also going to read a few excerpts from this book because it's awesome and you guys need to hear them. To fully realize your potential, you must discover your corporate and specific reason for existence and accompanying assignment. On Arise Sister, we always talk a lot about purpose because we cannot overemphasize that. Purpose is so important. You need to find the purpose while you're here on earth. Dr. Miles, he always spoke about dying empty. He always said the graves are full because people go there with so much knowledge and so much potential. And he says that the best way to live is to empty out everything that God has put inside of you before you go into the grave. And so, girl, you need to find your purpose and be working in it. And I'm going to read one more excerpt from this book for you guys. Listen, I used to Bobby P as a page mark. Don't judge, okay? Okay, he says, it is always better to fail at something than to excel at nothing. Get up and try again. This is the time for you to fail as many times as you possibly can. There's no problem in failing. Just fail and try again. Fail and try again. You have that option right now. In future, maybe when you have kids or when you're a wife, you might not have too many opportunities to fail anymore, okay? But now you can fail as much as you want and try again. So check this book out by Dr. I'm going to talk to you about this book. It's called Drive, and it's by Daniel H. Pink. In this book, Daniel H. Pink, he tries to show you ways through which you can not only motivate yourself, but also ways through which you can motivate other people. So it's an awesome book, and he examines 3 elements of motivation in this book: autonomy, mastery, and purpose, and he shows you ways through which you can put this into action. So this book is gonna really keep you motivated and also keep those around you motivated. So check it out, it's really good. The next book and the last one for today I'm going to be talking to you guys about, it's called The Lady in Waiting. I don't have the hard copy for this one, but I think you can find it anywhere. It's called Lady in Waiting, Developing Your Love Relationships, and it is written by Debbie Jones and Jackie Kendall. This book is really good, and it's going to bring you into awareness or remind you of your value and of your worth, and it's going to help you to be more confident in yourself and to be more patient in your single season. And at the end of each chapter in this book, the authors put certain questions that will help you do a self-examination and take an introspective view of yourself and answer some really tough questions sometimes, but it's really good and it's awesome. So check it out. Those are the 4 books I wanted to recommend to you guys today, so be sure to check them out and let us know what you think about them. If you get to read any of them, leave us a comment, send us an email. What do you think about these books? And I was also going to tell you today about some tips. I was going to give you some tips that could help you read more. And the first tip I want to tell you guys is to get yourself a reading partner. I tried this recently with Gwen right here on our right sister. Shout out to Gwen, and it was awesome. You know, every 2 days we're going to meet and talk about a chapter and then answer some questions, share our thoughts and the things we learned from that chapter, and that really helped to keep me on track. You know, it was like more like accountability, because there was someone else I was reading the book with. I was forced to read it. So get yourself a reading partner. That's really going to help. Another thing you could do to help you read more is try to read more than 1 book at a time, because sometimes you get bored of reading the same book. So when you have 2 or 3 books that you're reading at the same time, it's going to help you finish 3 books at the same time too. So it's good to read more than 1 book at the same time. And another thing you could do is read at least 1 page a day. So give yourself a goal. Set a goal for yourself. Maybe 5 pages, 6 pages, 2 pages, or if you're lazy and you just have so much to do, read 1 page a day. 1 page. You can have a book, a soft copy of a book on your phone. Scrolling through your phone, just read 1 page a day. That's going to go a long way. So that's it. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope this video was helpful to you, and I hope that it can provoke you to become a better version of yourself. So leave a comment in the comment section below. Give us your feedback. We'd love to hear from you. Stay blessed.